Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Take two. I was just trying to shoot this, and had no internet, so I had to back out and then just restart a whole new stream. Anyways, if you saw on my community tab, the other day I posted a poll. I said, fill in the blank, triple IPA is a legit IPA specialty style and should be its own specs, 45%. Just double/Imperial IPA with faddish marketing term, not sure. Actually, that's a lot of people that said not sure. Then again, we only got 22 votes, so not a good sample size to draw from. So anyways, tonight's beer is Leviathan Triple IPA by 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓲𝓸𝓷 beer. 10% ABV, intense, hoppy. So let me know in the comments if you think Triple IPA should be its own unique, recognized category, because it is not in here. I mean, I think there should be a Triple IPA, or just call it like an extreme IPA. Like, I mean, Dogfish had 120 minute. That's like the OG Triple IPA. I mean, that one has gotten up as high as like 20% ABV, which is twice as strong as this beer. And I already know, like when you have a 10% ABV beer, that's like really strong. With 20%, that's insane for beer. Beer doesn't usually get into double-digit ABV territory. Anyway, on with the beer. I get to use the IPA glass, which, hey, that's another thing I did a poll on. Let me I asked you guys what your favorite beer glass is, and so far the IPA glass is in the lead by a vote or two, 31%. Stem, tulip, goblet, wine glass, 28%. Shaker, tumbler, mug, 24%. So yeah, this is the IPA glass. It's got the rigid handle base there. It is part of the Spiegel craft beer tasting kit. Link in the description below. Takes you to my Amazon store. They have tons of this company makes tons of great beer glasses. They're made of crystal too. It's not just glass. So anyways, I poured this beer. It felt like 20 minutes ago. Just takes forever to get ready. So with no further ado, let's dive in. Yeah, this smell takes me back a ways. I haven't really smelled like a beer this intensely hoppy in a long time. I mean, it's like just straight up like it's tropical fruit juice concentrate. It's not the juice itself. It's like as if it was frozen. Because like it's almost like this syrupy kind of quality, or like an extract or something. Like it smells like super sweet. I mean, just peach, maybe peach, pineapple, ruby red grapefruit, orange for sure. Huge malt base, probably like just 2-row. Just and a little bit of like toast. I mean, just the fact that it's like this shade of orange. I mean, it looks light brown on camera, but it's actually like a flame orange. And as always, the head did come up to the rim. Like I said, it took me forever to get this stream going. I mean, you saw the thumbnail. You know what it looks like. So, I mean, it's definitely cloudy, but that is not like a New England IPA or hazy IPA or whatever you want to call it, which is funny because 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓲𝓸𝓷 is out of Boston and Windsor, Vermont. All right, so let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah. Even that taste takes me back a ways. I haven't had like a super intensely hoppy. There's cat hair on the mic. It's driving me crazy. I haven't had a super intensely hoppy IPA like this in a long time. And I mean, like, just that intense, dank hop flavor and bitterness You know, I said with the aroma, it smells like juice concentrate. It's how it tastes too. It's this just this super intense hop flavor, so intense that it's almost like I said, like a syrupy kind of quality. It's I mean, obviously it's very bitter, but it's not. I think like it's funny. I don't know what the IBUs are on this one since it's 10% ABV. I would assume it's like 100, maybe. I mean, it could be anywhere from like 70 to 100 or more. I know that the human taste buds actually top out. I think it depends who you ask, but some people say like 80 or 90 IBUs, but some say you can get up to 120 IBUs depending on the person. So yeah, just like that intense. I don't know if I go so far as to say dank, but I mean most people use dank to describe like a weedy or like a cannabisy type, or like that herbal type of hop flavor. To me, dank was always like that intense bitterness where it's like the opposite of dry, where it's almost like a moist bitterness and hop flavor, if that makes any sense. And it's actually, since it's been sitting here for well, maybe not 20 minutes, but a while, it's warmed quite up. So I'm really like getting all that base malt in there. I mean, it's just like a clean 2-row. I can tell they threw like a little bit of some kind of specialty malt in there for color and to just give it like a slight kind of toasty taste. You can't just do 2-row by itself, right? You gotta get some specialty malt in there. I mean, it just tastes like tropical fruit juice concentrate. It's like I said, peach, pineapple, mango, orange, a little bit of ruby red grapefruit. So just tropical. I mean, it's tropical, stone fruit, citrus fruit. All the big major fruity flavors that you tend to get in American IPAs. I mean, this is just an American IPA all the way. Like it makes no apologies for that. And obviously that 10% ABV is there. It's actually quite clean. Some of these other big clown shoes beers that I've had, it tends to be just like a burning, kind of distracting alcohol. In the case of this beer, it goes right with the palate. So I mean, you get that like juicy flavor and like the alcohol just adds. I mean, well, there's different types of alcohol even within beer, like fusel alcohol and stuff. Like crack open like a real fresh Founders KBS or CBS, something like that. Tend to get fusel in there. Let it, if you cellar it for a year or two, it mellows out, and like that's what I'm getting on here. And like this is a pretty fresh can. It says canned on June 22nd of this year. Focus, yeah. So I mean, it's only what 3, 4, a little over 4 little over 4 months old. That's, I mean, usually with IPAs you want to drink them as fresh as possible, but when you got a 10% ABV triple IPA, you can let that rest a little. And it definitely drinks like a imperial IPA. Like there's like if you had like one of those Venn diagrams, there's like you could do a circle for double triple IPA, one for American strong ale, and another one for American barley wine, and like all those styles have an overlap a little. But this one, it does not have those nuances of the strong ale or the barley wine. A barley wine is like way more like nuanced as far as the malt flavor. This one is just kind of basic. It's kind of basic bitch malt character, but just that intense hop flavor is actually really nice. And it's funny because I was watching, if you follow me on Instagram or if you're following my shorts on here, I did Founder's Devil Dancer Triple IPA, which I shot in 2010, 2011. I did that as a short the other day, and I was like, man, I haven't had a triple IPA in a long time. Do they still make them? And then, sure enough, I was at Total Wine, saw this. I saw it was fresh. I can't remember the price on this. I think it was... Actually, I think I have it over here. I don't have it. Sorry. I think I threw it out. Spilled beer on the chair. I gotta get a new chair. First of all, this one will just spontaneously lower itself, even though I didn't pull the lever. And also, I want to get one with like a lower back so you guys can see more of the posters behind me. Anyways, I've been going over 10 minutes. Let's wrap this up. By the way, mouthfeel on this one is... It is not super thick and sticky. I've had other triple IPAs that are just straight up like slightly carbonated syrup. This is... this is actually not a beast in the mouth. It's, I'd call it like medium bodied, medium low carbonation, quite smooth. Almost like a creamy texture, believe it or not. Real gentle warmth from the alcohol, not distracting at all. Just love those combination of all those hop flavors on there. In fact, they actually say on the can here, Mosaic, Azacca, and 𝓕𝗘𝗘𝗥. So if you're a hop nerd, or you can look them up and see which flavors, which alpha acids come from which hop. But yeah, I think that's a good combination. As far as score for the Leviathan, I want to say Leviathan, like marathon, but it's Leviathan. I'm going to give this one... I'm going to go, for me, a little high, 4.25 out of 5 for Clown Shoes Leviathan Triple IPA, 10% ABV. I think it's actually the highest grade I've ever given a Clown Shoes beer. I actually find this brewery to be, kind of mediocre. But I will say they have definitely some of the best labels. Clown Shoes definitely has some of the best labels in the craft beer market today. They always have. It would be nice if the beer was as good as the label. But all right, so I am rambling as always. If you watch the whole video and you're awesome, thanks for watching. I'll probably see you guys on Tuesday for Tuesday Night Beer School. Maybe I'll have something in between then and now. All right, bye.